Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Floppy Knights, where today we're just going to explore the challenge levels a little bit. I'm assuming this is Alex's house from the from the design of it. I think this is a strong indication that that might be the case. And we're going to be approaching this with this deck. So I spent some time fiddling with the Hooligans deck. I did go back and get the secondary objectives in most of the levels in the side quest area. I also went and got the secondary objectives in all of the main quest levels that I hadn't gotten them in. And it turns out I was right. In the main story quest, all you get from any of the second objectives seems to be card building currency. In the side quests, it's different. In the side quests, there are actual cards at stake. So I have committed the great sin of not building a deck that is the minimum deck size, but I did it for a reason here. Actually, I think that it is a real shame that there isn't a dedicated slimes deck, because move cards are really, really bad in a deck that has Queen Slime as your commander. So I included a couple cards in here that just destroy themselves, things that are intended to be played one time and will get cleared out. And also better decisions to let us burn some of the move cards out of the deck. So hopefully beyond that, it's pretty obvious. Prototype Alpha is great. Theorycraft is great when played on Prototype Alpha. And then a couple of the slimes, just like these slime cards are really, really good, right? I'm enjoying these a lot. I think they'll give us a good leg up. And in theory, we could play this body of the deck in any of the shells. I've chosen to use the Hooligans shell because it has 1,000 cuts, which is completely bananas, and also Total Chaos, which is completely bananas. The signature cards in the red deck are like, this thing's fine. Permanent attack gains obviously are cool. Pain and Gain definitely requires you to build into it, and I don't know that I really want to. And then the Plants deck has this thing that's move and attack, just flips from one to the other, which we just don't need more movement. And then Thorns, which is obviously very good. But yeah, the Hooligans deck I think just makes the most sense for me as a frame for the blue and purple nonsense that we are going to get up to here. Now, one thing I will say about this deck is, although we have ranged attackers, we have the combat slime because Slosh is unbelievably powerful. What this deck does not have is a flying creature, and I definitely did consider playing the Behemoth. In the end, I decided against it because it's probably not necessary almost ever, and the prototype and the Queen Slime gets so powerful that I don't think we will need to sort of like cheat around the edges of a level. But we'll see. We'll see. Maybe we'll end up pulling the Behemoth for service in particular challenges where it is appropriate. So that was the deck I was using to clear side quests. I don't know if we're going to be allowed to bring our normal decks into the challenge levels, or if this is going to be a thing where they're going to hand us pre-made piles. Let's find out. I kind of hope that it's the latter, that we get decks that are built for each challenge, because I think those tend to be pretty interesting puzzles to solve. To win this challenge, just beat up all the slime boys. Okay, yeah, we are going to get custom decks for these. I'm very pleased about that. So our commander this time is just a Succulent kicker, but at least it's one with upgraded cards. I would like to do combat. Oh, also... Also, it turns out there's some Succulent kickers in this deck. Alright, so Hop is free, Kick is an attack with knockback. I haven't really played with knockback too much. It actually seems like it would be a downside most of the time. And the upgraded Succulent kicker has knockback on its attacks by default. I do not believe that there is any kind of Into the Breach style bonus damage from bumping the enemies against each other or anything, so let's put you up here. You can attack this guy from a position where knockback will not occur. Oh, you only have 2 attack. Truly terrible. Alright. So I definitely want to, with the commander, finish off one of these enemies, and then we gotta back up, because these things hit incredibly hard. So if we play another Succulent Kicker, that gets me the hop to back up for free. I don't really have to go very far, right? Yeah, I definitely need to do this. And then we get to play a kick or a move and punch. You're dead. I guess it doesn't really matter. Like, either way, we get to take you to 1. This is an ugly deck for this challenge. Okay. Well, I think we want to grow this other Succulent Kicker into a unit that can actually like do meaningful damage. So let's spend the first hop up here. Just let you use your free attack to finish off the weak enemy. It is actually going to be very challenging to... Yeah, this is a scary situation. So, there's no way for me to kill this thing without sacrificing the other upgraded kicker. I can just run away from it. They have 3 speed each, so 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so I just like get down here. I hate to end the turn with a ton of energy open and also like attacks unspent, but I think this is probably the smartest move here. I think the design where every creature you play is adding cards to your deck is really strong and is definitely my favorite thing about this game. I think it's really clever. Okay, so let's have you hit this one and then hit that one. And then we can play another Succulent Kicker to generate another hop. You can't attack the commander, so I think we can just come down here, kick you, play the other Succulent Kicker, kick you, and then run away. There we go. Feels pretty straightforward. I guess that could have been one of the weak ones. It doesn't super matter. Alright, normal attack, plus kick you with my tiny legs. You get very impressive leg extension from these things. Watch that. Boom. I can't get the heel of my foot above my own eyes. And I used to be a dancer. It's very impressive. Alright, oof. Destroy the satellite in 1 turn. I have to say, a thing that I kind of knew already, but definitely had reinforced with some of those side quest levels is I just really don't like these puzzle ones. I don't find them anywhere near as interesting, especially since they don't lay out your cards ahead of you. Like, these almost all involve drawing cards blindly. It looks like this one probably doesn't, which is nice. But a lot of them involve drawing cards from your deck to some degree to keep giving you gas. And it just sucks that that's the thing where you basically have to like play through the level at least once, note the order of the cards on top of the deck, and then you actually have the pieces to solve the puzzle with. So what does Grow do to these cards? Thorns is already plus. This lets you move really fast on a water tile. Ooh. Plow Ahead is really good when upgraded. So we probably want to upgrade Plow Ahead, right? It's like 1 energy to play this. The Rehydrate is going to, like, when I play Plow Ahead, is the Rehydrate gonna be meaningful? So I have 2 range. I need to get to here, here, or here, and then just shoot this thing 3 times. Right, because I'm gonna have +1 attack. Or actually, I can get to 4 attack and just do 1 normal attack plus poison shot. The question is just, will I be able to play everything I need to play? If I don't gain, I need to gain a 2 attack twice to get to 4. So that's Plow Ahead plus Thorns plus Poison Shot is 4 of my energy. So this doesn't seem all that hard. Hold on, let me do this. I'm gonna Thorns as well. We're gonna Plow Ahead plus any movement, right? Yeah, that was not very challenging for a puzzle level. They're giving you a lot of room for slop on that one. Because, you know, it's early in the challenge levels. Presumably, they get more challenge. Although you can obviously just take them on in whatever order you want. Alright. Defeat all enemies in 12 turns or fewer. That is a lot of slimes. Okay, we have Vera, the Healing Lord. I guess I feel safest with Vera over here. Does my deck have other creatures in it? It has a barrel cactus. Okay. Vera only does 2 damage. So I guess the thing to do here is to step to this space. Totally murk you, and then somehow spend this 3 energy moving in a way that's not going to get me murdered, but is going to bring me closer to combat. I mean, I have a ton of health. The problem is I just don't, I don't see where it makes much sense to move to. We have 12 turns? It's a lot of slimes, but also 12 turns is a lot of time. Okay, very few of them are actually interested in moving toward us. Which I'm a bit surprised by. Alright, no reason not to play Sunshine. Definitely feels like we want to grow the barrel cactus, right? All it actually does is boost HP? Really? I mean, I guess that's fine. Ooh, upgrading Grow makes it not only not destroy itself when you play it, but also gains you an energy when you play it. That's pretty rad. So the barrel cactus does have auto attack, or does have area attack, which is pretty great. If I were to attack from here, it actually puts us in a pretty good position. We'll use this move. Well, that thing's it's gonna provoke my payback. Actually, I think I'll just move over here and punch this thing. And then you don't actually get to move. Maybe I'm going to end up regretting that I didn't spawn the barrel cactus over there. Potentially. I didn't want to get totally overwhelmed by enemies, but maybe we'll run out of time here. Okay, so first things first, really weak bad attack. Go! And then do it again. And then... upgraded cactus juice doesn't get destroyed. So I probably do want to play the bad cactus juice then. I think I have to leave these for Vera. You have 3 speed, so you really, yeah, you're not be able to move into water very effectively at all. I'm going to just burn that to get that card out of the deck, and then we may as well Cactus Juice the 1 HP back onto you. Keep that sunshine rolling. Rehydrate seems relevant this turn. Have this barrel cactus get incredibly aggressive. I guess, actually, maybe I want to step back one. I do think I want to step back one. There's no reason to just take a shot for free. I should never have doubted my barrel cactus. Of course we're going to get the mission done in time. Barrel cactus is all over it. I guess there's no reason not to play a grow. And then let's see here. I can move you to here. Then 2 more moves gets you to the other position. Yeah, this is worth doing. So you can eat that one. Oh, right. Except you're not going to kill that one. Shoot. Well, best we finish the job, I suppose. Go ahead and do that, and then just put you on a forest space, I guess. And you're at full? Yeah. Okay. It turns out the original recipe slimes just aren't that impressive as combat units. Those upgrades that Alex made, quite meaningful. Alright, once again, we just grow the sunbathe our way over to here for a very valuable attack. Hooray, we're doing it! Finish that slime off, get cactus juiced. And then, like, I guess I may as well approach. I'm gonna have to play multiple moves to get close to this thing anyway, so. Yeah, we're extremely in the clear though. It turns out 12 turns is basically eternity. Sunshine is such a good card. Alright, bad enemies, bad decks. It's just a very, it's a very low power sort of set of challenges. Which I actually really appreciate. It feels like kitchen table magic puzzles, you know? Capture the target objective instead of defeating all enemies. We call this the no fun zone because you are discouraged from committing the maximum amount of murder in it. You know, Alex is the one who designed the challenge, right? Like, it makes sense. Oh, it seems like... Actually, this should be It should be very easy not to accidentally kill everything because there's spawners behind us. Weird. All right. I do feel like thorns on Captain Thistle is going to be pretty relevant here. So these dudes are very soft. They only hit for one. We really don't have to worry about them too much. Slobby Gobby. Slobby Gobby's a real threat. Really don't want to get hit by one of those. Spitunia is kind of bananas. It feels like I definitely want to play Spitunia here. Get that attack for free. Want to throw out the thorns on the first turn. Let's just get that established. You have 3 attack, which is fairly serious. I may as well play my Succulent Kicker because it's going to give us that free move anyway. Even if we don't get to, you know, actually play anything else. And then we are just going to endure a pretty serious hit here. This might not be the right way. Oh, right. Sorry, the enemies are going to prefer targets they can kill. So actually playing the Succulent Kicker saved Captain Thistle an awful lot of HP. It's a shame Captain Thistle doesn't naturally have that damage kickback effect. Okay. So the Baboomer obviously is pretty significant. Be very careful how we approach. So I can just drop you. You have 2 attack? 2 is a really awkward amount. I guess I can just spawn the Barrel Cactus here. And we can, yeah, bring that guy down in that way. Do we want to play the Bamboomer more than I want to do anything else? Yeah, I think so. Establishing a nice strong army that can provide us with a lot of free attacks per turn is a pretty big deal. And the reason that the default decks are built the way they are, with, you know, 5 spots that you have to dedicate to movement, is to strongly incentivize exactly this kind of play, right? They want you to want to get a free attack off of every move. Ooh, what happens if you grow... Attack a unit with +1 damage. Okay, so this card just becomes pretty good. Obviously, these are problematic. So I'm going to use this to move you to here. And then that way we can... There we go. Clean up those nerds. And then Captain Thistle can just run up to here and dunk on this guy. Yeah. That actually turned out to be a really good turn to have Reap Plus in hand. Alright, gotta be careful around these things. The poison is very dangerous. In the normal version of this level, there's a spawn location to claim partway through here. Alright, so if we move up to attack the sniper, I have to back up again afterward. Well, I do want to do that, so let's go ahead and do it. I think it's important for us to remove the ranged units where we can. We'll play like Succulent Kicker to generate another kick. I need to make sure I have a move. So like we definitely have to back up, right? Yeah, I will get torn apart if I don't back up. And I may as well back up 2 spaces and protect myself from all of the damage. And then down here, sadly, I do not have 2 moves. So the question is, do we play a Spitunia, or do I block both of the spawns? Or do I block one of the spawns, rather, and play Waste? I think I would rather just play the Spitunia. It's like Poison Shot's a very good card. And also, we can deal with the spawns through raw volume of attacks. Oh, that's really unfortunate. It's not quite getting deep enough into our deck. All right. So I think what I want to do here is, let's take Plow Ahead. We can kill both of these enemies. And then spawn block this location. And you can't quite reach me. And then, yeah, we just gotta figure this out. Burn some of the waste. That feels like a pretty good setup, and then we can have somebody block that. You definitely have enough move to shoot me while I'm on the flag, right? Yeah. Okay, that's fine. I have 5 max HP, so I would not survive 2 turns of being tagged. We actually do have to kill this thing, which is a shame. Alright, let's use a sow to block this tile so that we have Reap available. Which one of you is not coming forward to play defense? To play aggressive defense of our commander, that is. It's probably the ranged units. I should probably bring the ranged units up, right? Okay. So we can Plow Ahead to here, and I can just start smashing people. So these very high health enemies don't seem to be spawning anymore. 3 attack. So Poison Shot here kills me. I do have to move. Kind of saving the cactus juice. Do I have to just run away now? Is it just deal that damage and then flee? It might be. Yeah, because generating another attack would cost all of our remaining energy. I think I do, in fact, just sow myself back to here. Let that be flipped back to Reap, and then, yeah, get my backup crew on the move here. So we have to remove the hammer enemy, then we have to remove the slingshot enemy, then this should be very doable. Unfortunately, they're going to get a big, ugly wave of backup this time. This is pretty awkward. Because I do just too little damage to kill that thing. So 2 speed, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we'd spend 3 on moves. Yeah, I can't actually get the kill. That's annoying. Alright, well then you may as well just finish this thing off. What I was trying to figure out is if we could get the Bamboomer in position to deal the lethal damage there, while still allowing Captain Thistle to step forward and kill this thing, and then I could just eat the 1 damage from the grunt. But the Bamboomer is just a little bit too slow for that to have been... Well, actually, you know what? I think I'm wrong. I think with the Roots move, I would have been fine. Yeah, I didn't calculate that in. A normal move into the trees and then the roots move actually would have been sufficient. Oh well. This isn't like a bad plan, but it is going to add like a turn or two probably to the victory. So you only do... No, you do 4 damage. Okay. 4 damage is a good amount of damage for you to deal. So you can step up here and just pop that guy. We don't have enough movement to be a threat to you. I just don't have enough cards in my hand. And in fact, I don't get to move again after this. Yeah, bummer. If you're not careful about deck construction, your decks in this game can quickly turn into these very inconsistent sort of piles of moves and attacks. This is the main thing that I feel like the campaign teaches you, is how to not let this happen. Alright, you need to try to get up here. May as well just stand there so you can shoot the thing immediately as it comes through. Oh, interesting. I did not see that coming. Why would you do that? I think that means we can just ignore this thing. Right? Because I could just plow ahead over to here. It can't deal damage to me on the first turn. Yeah. Weird. And in fact, if I do this like this, I can even use Reap to just clear you. Make sure that that's on the correct side. And block a spawn. It did not strike me until just this moment that this doesn't fulfill the version of the goal that was suggested to us on the level select screen, but it does fulfill the version of the goal that's right here. I guess it'll be fine because there will be one enemy alive when we claim victory in a second here, so technically it will fulfill them both. It does feel weird, though. It feels like I should have been required to keep one enemy alive. Not that that would have added a lot of meaningful difficulty. Alright, let's do a couple more. So, there is this character, Bernard. He is your friend. He is not very good at taking care of himself in combat situations, and he frequently finds himself besieged by foes. So we just gotta keep him alive here. With an upgraded barrel cactus for a commander. Light. Interesting. Okay. I mean, I feel like we should definitely do that. And then we're going to have to run through the lava to some degree, is the thing here. Want to probably minimize that as much as possible. But actually, it's pretty ugly. We are going to take a whole bunch of lava damage. So if I do this, we can do a transplant move to here, which will get me back up. This is gonna... I will die if I attempt that move, I think. We can move to here and just hit the cactus juice. And then I get attacked for 6, which technically doesn't kill me. Yeah. I mean, we gotta make progress, right? So if we transplant move, I end up at 4 and we take 6 anyway, so. Fortunately, all 3 of these enemies will be ignoring Bernard, so that's something. Please tell me... Okay. What does grow do on transplant? Okay, it's basically what you would expect. So growing one of these so that I can get the higher value cactus juice is probably required for survival. I can poison you. So we'll grow ourselves a second barrel cactus, get that good cactus juice. And then I guess I just have to play Mend. Like transplant doesn't help because I don't actually move anywhere. So it doesn't actually matter which one I play. I only get to play one card anyway. Okay. But we take 6 again, survive. This thing takes poison damage such that it will die to the next time we attack it. Yeah. And that'll give us some control over the Bernard area after that. We're past this thing's range of offense. Ooh. Will I survive if I do this? Because I really do want to do this. At this point, bad cactus juice is enough to keep me going. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I think, okay, we'll just use the so. I probably don't want to... I don't want to move through the lava at all. Finish you off for sure. Then I am in range to get hit twice if I move forward any further. If I'm right here, I'm probably only going to get hit once. Bernard's going to get hit once, but that's okay, I think. I think I'm willing to do that, yeah. Just to get some more damage going. And then... do I play the other barrel cactus? Probably not, right? I probably start moving in the next guy. Because with the bonus move, I could get all the way over to here. Or I could reap with this guy and just kill this thing entirely. I don't think I need to, though. I think it's more valuable for us to get a new body across the lava. Bernard keeps getting harassed by this one boomerang enemy, but that's okay for this turn. And I'm assuming this will be another boomerang, and yeah, it's going to be the same. Okay. So, that's lethal. We have a couple of good cactus juices here. So we're definitely going to have to use one of these on you. Transplant movement to here. The thing is, we got to get somebody over next to Bernard, right? It's just going to have to happen. So you make this move. Take the 5 HP. And then I guess I really want you to be standing here so that you can't be pulled into the lava. Because I don't know if the cactus was standing here and this thing like moved to there and attacked, I'm not sure it wouldn't pull me into the lava. And then this gives me some control over the Bernard situation. And I feel like at this point we basically have it, right? Ooh, very annoyed by the lack of attack cards here. But yeah, Bernard shouldn't take any more damage at least. Ow. Okay, that's actually perfect though, because now we can just pin you on the spawner. Also, I wasn't really paying attention to this, but the level is like basically over on top of that. Take this. I don't think I can actually use the other Reap. I'm pretty sure I can't. The other, yeah, I guess I could move this guy over. And that would let me Reap here, because you can't spend a move card just to move 0 spaces. But yeah, this works, and this thing won't want to move off the spawner because it'll want to... Oh, right, they attack at a greater range than that. Well, whatever, it's fine. The spawner is still blocked. Okay, and you are permanently trapped here. I guess I didn't really need to give that one the cactus juice, considering that it can never take damage ever again. Alright, you're dead to poison. Ah, now I am the one who controls the spawner. There we go. Not only did we defend Bernard, but actually, we exerted a very impressive amount of control over this board. Okay, so I think we kind of get the idea of what these are. These are sort of like, a lot of them are based on levels from the real game, but just with the difficulty tweaked up in some way, even beyond what the additional objectives from the normal game level would have been. I think what we'll do here is maybe we'll call it here for today, and we'll do one more episode of this. I want to see what like the hard challenge levels are like. So this is going to be it for us for today. Thank you all so much for watching. When you come back next time, we are going to do the very end of these challenge levels just to see how high it dials up and how weird the decks get at that point. And we'll see you then.